Good morning. I'm here with Karen Pickering, British swimming legend and Human Race Open Water Swim Series ambassador. Also runs her own swim school. We're at the Parliament Hill Lido in Hampstead Heath. Karen's going to be taking a few lucky people through a swimming masterclass today. Karen, what can people expect from a Human Race Open Water Swim Series event?
I think the beauty of the series is that there's something for everyone. You've got everything from a swim at Dorney Lake, which is about as close as you'll get to swimming open water, in a swimming pool if you like. It's beautiful, clear water, really lovely venue. To some, one of the swims will be out in the sea. So you've got quite a range for whether you're experienced or a novice, and also a range of distances as well. So there really is something for everybody.
Okay, you talked about how there's different venues, one in the sea, different in the rivers and in lakes. I mean, how do people train for currents that are going to be in the river or waves in the sea?
I think the most important thing is that to remember it's not just about piling in the distance to prepare for an open water swim, and actually the more efficient you can be, the better it will be. It's very difficult with currents in the sea or river. I've swam in a river before and just before the race, and I'm just waiting for the start. You kind of have to keep moving or you're going backwards. So it's just being aware. Once you get going, it's fine. But the more efficient you are, the better it will be. The more you'll be able to keep going, and the less work you're putting in, the easier you make it for yourself.
Okay.
And in the sea, of course, with the waves, it makes it a bit more difficult for sighting. So you have to remember that you might be having to lift your head up a little bit higher.
Okay.
You need to kick your legs a bit harder if you're doing that. It can be a bit disorientating when you go to look and all you're seeing is a wave. You might need to practice to make sure you can breathe to both sides so you're breathing away from it. So there's little things to look out for. If you can practice beforehand, either practice in the river or in the sea safely, then you can feel more confident when you go for your race.
Okay, awesome. What about those starts? They can be pretty mad for a first time. What advice would you give to people?
Yeah, carnage. I think if you're a good swimmer and you think you can get out and get out of the way, then absolutely perfect. You might want to go to the front, do a few fast arm pulls and get yourself out of the way. If you're doing a triathlon, you can pay the price of it, because if you put in a fast spurt for too long and you're struggling for the swim, then when you get on the bike and the run, you're going to feel it. But for open water, you can probably get away with that. If you're not such a good swimmer, then the safest place to be are at the back end or at the sides. So try and see that you've got a good sight of the buoy or where you're trying to get to next, have a clear view of that, and then just keep out the way. So you might swim a little bit further, but you're less likely to get kicked and pushed and elbowed, and it'll just be a bit more comfortable.
Okay, yeah, that's fantastic advice there. Tell us a bit more about your swim squats you're wearing a t-shirt planted today.
So I have a mix of things that I do with the swim schools. We teach everything from parent and baby right up to adult learn to swim. We do fitness swimming and swim slim classes as well. The swim schools are a foundation, so we're a charity and we offer bursaries for people to come for swimming lessons. It's really important to me that as many people as possible get the opportunity to learn to swim. As far as I'm concerned, swimming is a life skill. It's a necessity, not a luxury. But unfortunately, there are times, especially what we've been going through, when swimming and the money to go for swimming lessons just can't be found. So as much as possible, I want to try and make it accessible. So we offer bursaries. I also work with elite athletes, and I do swim programs for international athletes from other sports who use swimming as part of their training, whether it's fitness, rehab, recovery. Swimming is a big part of a lot of sports and people's training, and I do their programs and offer one-to-one bespoke programs for anyone at all. So via my website, and actually via the Human Race website, you get a 50% discount, and I would write a personal swim program. Whatever your goals, whether it's one of the Human Race open water swims, whether you just want to lose a bit of weight, get rid of some bingo wings, or you just want to get back into sport, whatever your goals, I'll write a program for you.
Excellent, that sounds fantastic. Well, that's it from us. Let's get cracking on the masterclass.